Continuing on here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you some really cool machines here. You also have El Dorado from Gottlieb from 1975. And over here, you got the Canada Dry. Yes, Canada Dry actually even had their own pinball machine back in 1977. Go figure. They even had a bitter orange ginger ale back then too. Hey, money was to be made back then, and of course, you know, commercializing your product to get it on a pinball machine was big at the time. And less than almost 2,900 of these were produced, believe it or not. Of course, from 1962, you have Flipper Cowboy. And from 1967, you have Dixieland. Now this is one I had to check out myself here. Back in 1964, Williams wanted to combine golf with pinball. And how would they do that? They basically did mini golf. So you can see here on the play field, you notice there's really no targets. The only targets you see here are these 9 holes. Now, you are down here, the ball is over there. The way this works is you would actually have to turn it around and aim it. And once you do that, you just hit this button right here. You have the soft shot and the hard shot. You can see right there, that's how it basically works. And of course here, to commemorate the World's Fair back in New York in 1974, Gottlieb made a special pinball machine where only about close to 4,700 were made. And that is Gottlieb's World's Fair. See, there's some amazing backlash artwork here for the to commemorate this. Now, get back to this. This is Pool meets Pinball, and that is 8-Ball Deluxe. This is a limited edition from Bally. Now, believe it or not, only about close to 8,300 of these were made at the time. Of course, they wanted to go differently, like in the 80s, with this kind of a display here. And of course, from 1976, this is a cool little machine here, and that is Surf Champ. So coming up to this part of the Silverball Museum, ladies and gentlemen, is 1972's World Series by Gottlieb. They kind of wanted to make it basically a pinball game, but wanted to make it so much of a baseball game. But you can see how you could actually get more points here. And from 1971, you got Gottlieb's Astro. Star Trek. Do I see copyright infringement going on here, people? Well, next off here, everybody, you got Gottlieb's Dimension from 1971. Very kooky looking playfield you can see right here. And from 1969, you got Heart and Spades. Over here, people, you got Royal Flush from Gottlieb from 1976. And I actually did play this once or twice over at the Pinball Hall of Fame when I first checked it out. Definitely a kooky and cool machine you have to check out here. Oh yes, people, that's right. They actually do have Palm from 1972. But unfortunately, right now it's not working. It's a shame. Not really too much of this game, people. It's just put the quarter in, you go left and right. Basically says the simple instructions of this game. But yeah, this came out in 72. It's a classic. And speaking of classics, these next two machines are from the 50s and they still work really, really good. And of course, here you have Pinch Hitter from Williams. Very simplistic game. You have the controls, you push the bat. Once you hit the ball, you just gotta find your correct targets here. And the next baseball-themed pinball machine that they have here is from 1955 from United, and it's called Superstar Slugger. Now they want to be a little more intricate with this, because you can see, you know, the play feels basically the same as you can see right here, but you can tell, like, even the controls here, you know, you can even do all this while you're playing it. Now the cool thing here is you can actually score a lot more. You can see you got your lower deck, center deck, and upper deck. And of course, depending on how far you advance, you would have your batters here. They would pop up and go around. Next off here, everybody, I want to show you some really cool machines. First off here, you have Revenge for Mars. Now, of course, this only came out in '99, but I love how they did a lot of the video game aspects within the pinball here. Now, of course, when you hit certain targets, these little suckers wiggle. It's actually kind of funny with the UFOs right there. But, of course, we're going to be going back to the classics here. Of course, in 1979, from Gottlieb, this is Charlie's Angels. And next off here, everybody, you have, from 1966, Melody from Gottlieb. Kind of giving it that little Christmas theme kind of thing going on here. You know, they don't really show any, like, you know, kind of a Glee Club kind of a theme machine if you want to kind of go there with that reference. The next off here, people, is 1974's Top Card from Gottlieb. Of course, now let's check out some of these tables. And of course, coming up here, the first one I see, ladies and gentlemen, from 1978 is Joker Poker from Gottlieb. And of course, the next machine here, also from 1978 from Gottlieb, is Eye of the Tiger. Now, I'm surprised a certain band didn't try to sue them for this, of course, and I know, you know, the song came out a little, I think maybe around the same time, if I'm not mistaken, of course, when Rocky came out. Of course, here from '74, from Gottlieb, this is Big Brave. And of course, one of the unknown electromechanical machines of the time back in 1978, and that is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Now, of course, less than 10,000 of these were made, but this is, you know, one machine I honestly have never seen before. Check out some of them. The art there on the table. Now, to celebrate the 200th anniversary of our country, it would be fitting that Gottlieb put this actually out in '75, and exactly a little over 10,000 of these were made, and that is Spirit of '76. Did some amazing work on the art here for the back glass. And of course, over here, people, from 1971, you have 4 million BC. That looks appetizing, doesn't it? Who says there's no violence in pinball? And over here, from 1976, you have Space Mission. Now, this actually did have a production run of only 11,652. I don't know why they picked that specific number, but go figure. Alrighty, people, so these next 4 Gottlieb classics range from 50 to 59. And of course, here from 1958, you have Roto Pool. Definitely a unique take when pool meets pinball. You see some of the actual balls right there, they're all lit up. You can see right there. And of course, from 1950, you have Gottlieb's Knockout. And what's cool about this game is here, people, not only you actually have the ring in the playfield, we actually have 2 boxes. They actually do fight it out depending on which targets you hit, you can see you can knock down the fighter. And from 1954, you have Hawaiian Beauty. And of course here, from 1959, you have Lightning Ball. Of course, you have to have a classic Tetris in here, of course. And over here, this is definitely a newer take on the baseball meets pinball thing here. And this is from Williams from 1991, and that is Slugfest. Now, I definitely do like how they really did switch it up here. Because not only, it's basically the same mechanics, you have the ball coming out here to shoot it up, but depending on what target you hit, you can either get a single, double, home run, sacrifice, whatnot. And I do like they even have a nice, they do keep the score going here on a nice electronic display here.